Imagine two entrepreneurs starting on exactly the same day. Both have access to artificial intelligence. Both have internet access. Both face the exact same economic opportunities. 5 years later, one has quietly built a business worth millions of dollars. The other has jumped frantically from cryptocurrency to meme stocks, from NFTs to AI trading bots, and yet owns almost nothing. The gap separating them is not a matter of intelligence. It is not an academic advantage, and luck played little role in the outcome. The defining advantage was internal. It was how each individual managed their own psychological relationship with risk. Modern financial failure is rarely the result of a flawed strategy. It is a profound inability to master internal behavior and impulses. Human biology was never engineered for stock markets or venture capital. Our brains evolved over hundreds of thousands of years to solve a single problem: immediate survival in harsh, ancient environments. Finding food, locating shelter, or spotting danger required instant action. Hesitation often meant death. To ensure survival, the ancient brain rewarded these immediate reactions with intense hits of dopamine. That exact programming still drives behavior today. Modern technology companies weaponize this dopamine system, swapping ancient survival triggers for endless notification bubbles, social validation, and market alerts. Algorithms actively study human behavior in real time. They are designed to provoke excitement and manufacture anxiety, deliberately keeping the user in a constant state of cognitive fragmentation. Because these platforms extract attention by forcing relentless emotional reactions, the modern digital economy actively sabotages the deep, sustained focus required to build long-term wealth. People spend years studying investments, but very few study themselves. A character audit reveals that the greatest financial threat is never market volatility. It exists entirely inside the emotional state of the investor. Consider the builder archetype. A builder's financial portfolio and business success are simply reflections of carefully cultivated emotional habits, accumulated over decades. Character-based discipline means something remarkably simple. Your promises become more valuable than your emotions. Your routine becomes stronger than your motivation. Relying on a feeling to execute a plan produces erratic financial outcomes. Committing to unshakable character systems guarantees predictable progress. Professional builders rarely rely on willpower. They understand that human willpower is a finite biological resource that becomes rapidly exhausted under high stress. Instead of fighting their own biology, they engineer rigid external systems, specifically designed to strip human emotion away from financial choices. This flowchart maps the survival-first framework. Every central choice passes a defining gate. Will this matter in 10 years? Failures drop into the void. Surviving decisions hit rigid guardrails: automated investing, maximum position sizes, and strict exit rules. By optimizing for survival and establishing automatic boundaries, builders ensure that a sudden moment of temporary emotional panic cannot inflict permanent financial damage. Eventually, every entrepreneurial journey enters a dangerous phase. The effort increases, but revenue stagnates and confidence evaporates. It is a period known as the void. The gambler archetype routinely collapses here. They succumb to the fear of missing out and let early ego cloud their careful preparation and measure their worth against the social media highlight reels of others. The builder approaches the struggle with Stoic philosophy. Market fluctuations and business struggles hold no intrinsic emotional meaning. The suffering only begins when an individual actively ties their personal identity to a temporary setback. This graph visualizes emotional neutrality in action. While the gambler swings wildly from excessive celebration to deep panic, the builder maintains a steady line through the center, refusing to react to either extreme. Mastering emotional neutrality transforms high-stress volatility from a destructive force into the builder's ultimate competitive advantage. True wealth requires moving past numerical bank balances, social media projections, and superficial appearances. Real wealth is stored freedom. It is the absolute power to protect a family, reject misaligned opportunities, and maintain fiercely independent thought. Gamblers obsess over predictions, endlessly chasing lucky outcomes. Builders focus relentlessly on preparation and daily habit. Enduring fortunes do not arrive through spectacular, sudden victories. They are forged through thousands of ordinary, uninterrupted, disciplined decisions. This diagram reveals the economic law of the builder. Notice the erratic red wave. Emotional reactions inevitably decay. But the smooth gold curve shows true value compounding. Invisible assets follow exactly the same mathematics. Character, trust, knowledge, and reputation compound with the same relentless momentum. Artificial intelligence, attention-harvesting algorithms, and market bubbles will only accelerate in the modern economy. The true test is whether personal character can remain stronger than external volatility. Entrepreneurship is not about predicting the future. It is about building the resilient character necessary to survive it, transforming wealth from a daily gamble into an inevitable, cycle-proof legacy.